Hey, what's up everybody, Isaac here with another Conqueror's Blade video, and today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about my history with Conqueror's Blade, and kind of who my videos are intended for. So the majority of my videos lately have been talking about things like win rates, how to get better at Conqueror's Blade, units that you should be bringing into battles, units you should be trying to unlock, things like that that are going to help you become a better player, help you improve your win rates, you know, help yourself move towards that endgame content. Things like how to be more effective in territory wars and that. And yeah, so we'll jump into my history with Conqueror's Blade. So I started off in the middle of Season 5. And I started at a pretty early time queuing into high-level battles with high-level players. So even when I was very low level, I started jumping into a few of the max level games, queuing in with high level players at even like level 30 in that, and that's definitely not something I would recommend doing consistently. It's not a bad idea to jump into a few battles at early levels with some of your higher level friends, just to get a feel for what the game's all about and what you should be working towards. You definitely can learn a lot about strategy and that kind of stuff by queuing into the high level games. So obviously at level 30 or so, you're getting your butt kicked pretty hard queuing into those high level battles. You don't have the proper hero equipment, you don't have the proper units, so it probably wasn't until about level 90 or so when I started consistently queuing the high level battles. And obviously at that point I was still getting my butt kicked pretty hard. I still didn't have the proper hero equipment. I still didn't have the proper units. But jumping right into it very early helped me learn the game very fast. Helped me learn strategies. Helped me learn just how to get better at the game very fast in general. So by the end of Season 5, despite still not having top tier meta units, top tier hero equipment and that, I was still finishing, consistently in the top 5 in my battles and that, so I was pretty happy with my progress by the end of Season 5. So we move into Season 6, and that's kind of when I got my first very high level meta unit that really helps you with those hero kills, helps you with those unit kills, and that's when I finally unlocked the Liaos, which came along in Season 6. And I still remember my very first game with the Liaos. I think I got 150 unit kills and 9 hero kills with my very first game with Liaos, and that was just with the Liaos themselves. I think it was 250, maybe even more unit kills total, and about 15 hero kills. I don't remember the exact stats, but anyways, so yeah, that's when I first realized that, oh, so this is how I see people getting like 250 unit kills. I see them getting 15 hero kills, and very quickly it made me realize just how important getting the meta units were, and that's really what Conqueror's Blade comes down to. It's definitely going to be a little bit of a grind for you before you can really get into that endgame content, before you can really start competing. And slightly unfortunate, I wish it was a little bit less grindy, but it is what it is. It's a crazy fun game. So I just have to say, join the rest of us, grind out those units, and yeah, you'll get there sooner than later if you grind away. But yeah, anyways, moving right along, by the end of Season 6, I was getting roughly 55% win rates in my siege battles, and consistently finishing at the top of my games, top 5, almost every game, MVP fairly often enough. And by the end of Season 6, at the top of the majority of the leaderboards as far as hero kills go, unit kills, win rates, and all of that good stuff. So then we move along to Season 7, and that was the season of the Berserkers. So once I unlocked the Berserkers and leveled them up, that gave me another extremely versatile, strong meta unit. And with the Berserkers, I was consistently, at least a few games a day getting 150 kills with just my Berserkers alone. You know, 5 to 10 hero kills with just my berserkers alone. So every day you'd tend to get a few games that you'd have 200 plus unit kills, you know, 15 hero kills, you know, just some really nice, really nice numbers, all while getting roughly a 55% win rate in my siege battles. And yeah, we're just talking siege battles, we're not talking win rates including death matches and field battles, because there's definitely ways to buff your win rates in total by playing those. So yeah, definitely was very happy with my progress at that point. But I was starting to think, you know, if I changed my gameplay a little bit, I think I could improve my win rate even more. So as things progressed and I moved into Season 8, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna kind of drop everything and I'm gonna focus on seeing just how big of a difference I can make in my win rates just by changing my strats up a little bit. And so I went all in on that. I decided I'm not gonna care at all about how many hero kills I get. I'm not gonna care at all about how many unit kills I get. And we're just gonna strictly see if we can improve our win rate. And obviously, being only one man out of 15, there's going to be plenty of games that you never had a chance of winning, never had a chance of making a difference in. Sometimes you'll get games where you'll see about 60 to 70% of your teammates are starting off with ranged units or gray units, and never had a chance with those games. You were guaranteed to lose them in, you know, 5 to 10 minutes if you're defending or if you're attacking. There was never a chance that you even capped the first point. So definitely going to be lots of those games where you just can't make a difference. But over the course of the season, there's going to be plenty of games you can make a difference in. So as we moved along into Season 8, my hero kills dropped off significantly. My unit kills dropped off significantly. Fell off the leaderboards in those aspects. It was kind of interesting. Some people noticed and they started saying how I fell off, and you know, I used to be good and now I'm really bad and all this kind of stuff. But I just thought it was kind of comical because I knew what I was playing for. I knew what my intentions were, and my win rates they did increase pretty dramatically. And by the end of the season, I ended up with roughly a 60% win rate in my siege battles. So just in one season, just by changing your strats up, including, you know, increasing your win rate by 5%, you know, and we're playing a lot of battles. We're getting the gold on the season pass, you know, almost maxing out the gold. Not quite, it never got to the yellow, but definitely got some high level gold in the majority of the seasons that I've played. So yeah, all said and done, I was able to realize that by just playing strictly to win, I was definitely able to make a big difference. So yeah, that's just a few thoughts for you on whether or not my content might be worth watching for you. Like I was saying, if you're getting well above 60% win rates in your siege battles, yeah, you have every right to say my content is useless and hopeless, and yeah, it's obviously not going to be worth your time. But on the other hand, if you are trying to improve your win rates, you're trying to get better at that endgame content, maybe ultimately your goal is to become a better player in TWs and that kind of thing, working on your strategies in how to win in regular siege battles are going to help you a lot get better at playing that TW game and just being a better endgame player all the way around. So you definitely do need players that are just crazy good at getting hero kills, crazy good at getting unit kills. Definitely something you want in your comps when it comes to TW type situations. But you definitely need the players that understand strategy. So if that's what your goal is you kind of want to learn the strategy behind getting better at winning, strategy, improving your game, helping your team get more win rates. That's kind of who my content is aimed towards more than anything. Like, yeah, sure, I'm still gonna post a few of the videos of just high unit kills, high hero kills, battles that could be fun for just about anyone to watch. But a lot of my content for now is kind of focused on helping you improve your strategy at improving your win rates, becoming a real strong endgame player. And definitely, like I said, it's not going to be for everyone. You're still going to want... It really comes down to a lot of strategy in Conqueror's Blade. You definitely want those players that's their one thing they're really good at, is they're really good at just killing lots and lots of heroes. Because there's going to be times when you need heroes just cleaned up and killed really fast, and it's going to help your team win a lot. You need those players that are really good at learning how to do the flanks and able to clean up a lot of units with smart flank plays. Things like that, that'll help you get lots of unit kills. So, all in all, I think it's good to be a well-rounded player. It's good to learn how to get lots of hero kills. It's good to learn how to get a lot of unit kills. And I think it's also very good to learn how to improve your win rates. And working on all those strategies in regular siege battles, it's going to help you come a long ways in improving your TW. And I guess I would say that's the ultimate end game for a lot of people. Obviously, for many people that are just thinking in terms of casual sieges and that, a lot of my content isn't going to be for you if that's your only main goal. So yeah, I just wanted to cover a few things on who my content might be for and who it might not be for. You know, maybe even if you're not playing the endgame content, you might find it interesting following along with some of this kind of stuff. But, or maybe you just like following along to hate on my content too, you know. If that be the case, I appreciate the views, so keep on at it. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. I'm gonna let this game finish playing out, and I hope you might have picked up a little bit on where my content is headed and whether or not it's something that you should consider watching. So that's it, and I hope you have a good one. I appreciate you watching.
Prepare to fight! Attack! Wipe them out! Spread out and attack!
Here come the Hammers!
Get going!
Avanti!
Stand ready! Units, assemble!
We can wait here!
Stand to!
We capture the point.
Slaughter them!
Take position! It will be done!
Units,
Yes,
assemble!
we can wait here! Position! We will wait! Yes, Commander! Take position! Time to spray on!
Attack at will! Attack!
They will taste our steel! Yes, Commander!
All troops, to me!
Take position!
We serve the Emperor.